I know I said it was braids all summer, but that doesn't mean we're not going to protect what is underneath. A protective style is supposed to protect your hair, but if you're not taking the proper steps to take down the protective style, it's kind of a waste and defeats the purpose of a protective style. But I think I have something that'll help for the girlies. And jumping right into it, this is a 3-week-old stitch braid. This was really cute though. And before we start the process of anything, we're going to make sure our hair is moisturized. Water is the key to this. And I'm going in with the Magical Hair Mist by KurlyQ. And I'm also going in top and sealing in this moisture with the Confidence Hair Serum by KurlyQ as well. You can check those out in the description below. Before you want to start with anything, you want to make sure that your hair is moisturized, because weak hair is going to snag. When your hair is moisturized and healthy and has some type of water in it, it's flexible, it has elasticity, and that's what you need. I guess I had a hard time showing it at first, but baby, it's been that way. Baby, it's been that way. Baby, I still feel the same. Welcome to a new series on my channel called the KURL Diaries, where I literally take you guys behind the scenes of, like I said, I'm growing out my hair. So I want to take you guys behind the journey of me growing out my hair again. Me actually showing you guys exactly what products I use. Sometimes we're going to do some hairstyles and they may or may not fail, but I also want to show you guys that. It's kind of like a diary for my hair. It'll also go hand in hand with my business called KurlyQ. I do have a hair care business, if people do not know. I always get the question, do I use my own products? And my answer is yes. Like, I think that is the most craziest question ever, but to show y'all that I actually use my own products and that my hair is a result of my own products, I'm going to start implementing them more into like my hair diaries. So you'll see a lot more of that, and you'll get like sneak peeks of little things that I've been working on, and y'all get little discount codes if y'all didn't know. It's in the description, so go check that out. Think of your hair as a plant. Like, the plant is not going to grow overnight, and it's has to be watered daily, and that's kind of like your hair. It's also like a baby plant. Think of it that way. Like, you have to nurture that baby, you have to spend time with that baby, you have to get to know that baby in order to know how to love that baby, or in order to know how to grow that plant. It's all like the same thing, but it's something that you have to do internally, and that's why I'm excited about showing this hair diaries, because hair is all so very intentional. And I remember when I first started my hair care journey like 6 years ago, it was like an intentional journey for me finding myself. So I feel like that's what phase I am in life. I want to know how we became so distant, girl. The way we fell in love, it was almost instant. Find a way around it. Girl, tell me how you feel about it. You still love me, that's the way it sounded. Thank God I would've never found it. I doubt it, I'm there for you if you allow it. Girl, you know I gotta keep you around me. All this paper we counted, blazing these ounces, spending on your baby no matter what the amount is. Now you wanna know what's got in there and tell me what's changed. I guess I had a hard time showing it at first, but baby, it's been that way. Baby, it's been that way. Baby, I still feel the same. I gotta maintain. Listen to me when I say, baby, it's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. Baby, I still feel the same. I gotta maintain. Listen to me when I say, it's always been that way. How did we become so distant? Like I'm the one to blame and you're innocent. I tried to make a way, make a difference, but some things don't change. I can't complain. I try not to think about you. What can I say? Every time I get near, I want that old thing, better bring it to me. Shawty keep telling me what to do. And like I said, always use moisture. The magical hair mist is made with hibiscus, rosemary, and cloves. So it's a very strengthening and detangling hairspray. It's going to strengthen your hair, and it's going to also help detangle and hydrate. This is like my top hair secret for the curly girls. The number one thing to use when you're taking out your protective style is a pre-poo. Like, that is a plus. Have you noticed that when you brush your hair after you take out a protective style, it becomes even matted more, like when you get in the shower? That is because your hair is not fully being detangled. With a pre-poo, it helps detangle your hair and it makes the process so much easier, but it also allows the moisture from whatever slippery that you're putting on your hair to also sink into your hair to separate those strands, and it just makes it so much better. So I highly recommend, because it just makes detangling so much easier. It makes the process so much easier, and it allows you to retain so much of your length because it's not so much snagging, it's not so much pulling. And like always, make sure you're being very careful when you're undoing your style. Make sure we always work from the ends and work our way up. I think we know that by now. Like, if you're a curly girl and you don't know that, what have you been doing, girl? But yeah, that's like super key these days. And as you guys can see, this is a pre-poo that is unreleased. It is by KurlyQ. And look at the definition. Like, the definition just screams hydration. Okay, like, and as you guys see, I also tried to put in real-time motion of me detangling my hair and like really working it in. But like, you can literally see how my hair was super dry and I got it to look so defined and moisturized, and it just looks so luscious after. Like, yes, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Y'all need to go shop that. That's dropping. And as you see with detangling, I always work in small sections. So I always work with this KurlyQ brush. It's called a knots away brush. I always finger detangle first, though. I always highly recommend that. I know a lot of people say, oh, the brush may not work for my type of hair, but I feel like you shouldn't rely on a brush to detangle your hair. You should highly rely on your fingertips to detangle your hair, because your fingers can detect when you get next to a knot. A brush cannot detect that. So it could literally just strip through that, whereas when you're doing it with your fingers, you can like easily pull it apart and you retain more length when you're finger detangling. So I always love to finger detangle and then going with a brush to just get that extra knots and stuff. Remember to give your hair breaks between protective styles to let it breathe and rejuvenate. Alternating between protective styles and allowing your hair to rest is key to maintaining long-term health and length for your hair. When I say braids all summer, that does not mean braids back to back to back to back. No, that means braids in a rest period. You should be giving your hair at least 2 to 3 weeks, I would say, of a rest before getting another protective style, because your hair needs to breathe, just like you need to breathe. I'm so distant, like I'm the one to blame and you're innocent. I tried to make a way, make a difference, but some things don't change. I can't complain. I try not to think about you. What can I say? Every time I get near, I want that old thing back. I bring it to me. Shawty keep telling me what to do about you. Then she got jealous soon as she knew about you. She don't ever want to see her go through a round two. Cut her off, that what I'm doing now. You told me I should go out and do my thing. Then I'm right, I'll do my thing. Also, I love to work with sections. I like to do smaller parts and then even smaller parts, really depending on how dry my hair is, because like I said, your hair is very fragile when it is dry. So I like to work in sections. But after doing my pre-poo, I do go in with my deep conditioner. And I know you're like, you didn't even wash your hair. Okay, but hear me out. I have to add way more moisture into my hair because my hair has been... I also don't want to put shampoo to it too quick. I want to be able to make sure I have some moisture into my hair. And so I'm literally just working the deep conditioner into my strands so that it is fully detangled, so that when I will go to shampoo my hair, I won't have like a dread. Every time I get near, I want that old thing, better bring it to me. Shawty keep telling me what to do about you. And she got jealous soon as she knew about you. She you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more hair care tips, and share your own experiences in the comments, and let's talk in the comments because I need to get to know my girlies. And thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of your beautiful hair. Bye.